is almost time to decide the fall primary elections in Wisconsin. Do you realize the primary is just 2 weeks from today, right in the middle of August? It might take some people by surprise because it seems maybe a bit early. Absentee voting is going on right now. Now, it may seem early because primary elections used to take place in September.
But that's one reason why clerks are saying now that not so many people are voting early this time in, again, what will be simply a primary election. Fox 11's Gabrielle Mays explains what's new with early voting.
This is only the second time in state history where a primary will be held in August. The state legislature moved the primary from September to August to comply with a federal law. It's meant to ensure ballots are delivered to military and overseas voters.
I do think people are unaware of the election coming in August.
Patty Stern is the city clerk for Neenah, and she says so far absentee voter turnout has been low.
So I thought that we would be quite busy, but it's just the opposite. We've had 5 yesterday and 2 so far today.
The director of the state's Government Accountability Board isn't surprised by the low numbers.
This is not what we would call an exceptional year. There's nothing driving this election in the sense of hotly contested primaries at the top of the ticket and other issues. And so that means we would expect our turnout to be more on the low end, probably around 15% of the eligible voters.
I think this is really a hot contested race.
But Neenah's city clerk says there is one race people in her area are paying attention to. Neenah is located in Winnebago County and falls under the 6th Congressional District. Longtime Congressman Tom Petri is retiring.
It has to do with Petri no longer running and just the 4 candidates wanting that seat. Everybody was interested in seeing what would happen with Petri's seat because he's been in there so long.
Early voters will have until Friday, August 8th to cast their ballots.
We need to narrow down the candidates to 1 for each party, for each office, so that we can have our slate of candidates for the November ballot.
Stern says she hopes to see more voters within the next 2 weeks. In Neenah, Gabrielle Mays, Fox 11 News.
A couple of other points. In-person absentee voters will no longer be able to vote on the weekend. Voting times also now 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. And the best advice from the Government Accountability Board is to check with your local clerk to see what the specific hours and dates are in your locality.